Hello, I want to talk to you today about one of my favorite authors, the British humorist P.G. Wodehouse. And this is a book of his I just finished called Piccadilly Jim, but he's written hundreds of books. He had a literary career spanning 70 years. He wrote novels, he wrote short stories, he wrote plays, he wrote screenplays, he wrote everything you can imagine. A huge volume of work, and just one of the most delightful writers I've encountered. He's well known in the popular culture because he invented the character Jeeves, who is kind of the archetypical butler, even though he's not technically a butler in the books. He's what the English call a valet. But there are these great stories involving the characters Jeeves and Worcester, and Bertie Worcester is this upper-class English twit who always gets in trouble, and his butler Jeeves gets him out of it. Those are very funny stories. Not all of his books involve those characters. There are lots of other series he did, lots of standalones. I've probably read about 20 of them. I would like to read lots more. They're all very good. But he's one of the few authors who can make me laugh out loud. I think it's hard to make someone laugh out loud in writing because so much of humor comes from the unexpected. And when you're writing, you kind of see what's coming a little bit ahead. You're reading a little bit ahead. It's really hard. But he has such a good use of language, such a beautiful wordplay that he often will make me laugh out loud. His books are very funny. This one, Piccadilly Jim, it's got a scene in it, one of the funnier ones, I think. It's got a scene in it where three characters are simultaneously masquerading as other people who they aren't, and they can't reveal each other to each other because if anyone is outed, they're all outed. So it's this kind of comedy of errors, this farce, and really well done. If you haven't read Wodehouse, I highly recommend checking him out. Now, as for where to start, as I said, there's like 100 books in the series. It kind of doesn't matter. They're all good. I mean, they're all varying levels of good. Some are better than others, but I think they're all good. I'm fond of the school stories, the stories he wrote about in English public schools. I think those are very relatable. He's got a great ear for schoolboy dialogue. Those are really funny. The Jeeves and Worcester stories are obviously great places to start. The one I started with is a book called The Inimitable Jeeves. That was hilarious. It's a great place to start. But really, it doesn't matter. Just like pick up one of these books and dive in. You'll really enjoy it and thank yourself for doing it. I like these. They're available in several editions, but the Overlook Press has printed every book he ever wrote, and they're in these lovely little hardcovers with these nice dust jackets. They look great on the shelf together. They make a nice pattern. They're portable. They're nice and small, so you can carry them in a pocket and take them with you and have a good read wherever you go. So, pick up an Overlook Press edition of whichever one you can find. It doesn't matter where you start. I think it's an author I return to again and again if I want something lighthearted and something fun. That's what I'd recommend. My name's Logan Albright. If you're interested in my writing, you can check out the link below in the description to my Amazon page, and I'll see you tomorrow.